It's the Dave and Joe Show at daveandjoeshow.com. One of them's always hungry, the other one's always horny. So if you see one with an erection, make the other one a sandwich.
It looks like you are back yet again for another edition of the Dave and Joe Show. Welcome back, welcome back. And now, of course, it's been a pretty busy week since last week.
Yeah, I had a lot of shit going on. Let's let them know what's going to happen for the next little bit. We'll give them a little taste of everything, and then we'll tell them about it. We'll a little bit here, and then, you know.
That's a great idea. So
yeah, we'll just give them a little taste of everything, and then we'll tell the chicken wing story.
All right, so we're going to talk about the chicken wing story. We got a couple good scumbag Saturdays, and actually, idiot Saturdays coming up.
This one's a pretty good one. Definitely worth listening to. I promise you that.
Let's see, we got a different thing I saw on reality TV yesterday. How reality TV is just by far ridiculous now. We'll all get to that.
It's terrible.
And whatever else we add on the ride, enjoy for your listening pleasure. So this is the Dave and Joe Show.
You're listening to the Dave and Joe Show online at daveandjoeshow.com.
The chicken wing competition.
Oh yeah, here's the chicken wing show.
You go into it. I had a great game strategy. I ate Chinese food for lunch because my logic was I was going to be hungry.
Here we go. He had logic. He had logic, everyone. Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
My logic was I'd be hungry 3 hours later, which would have been right around wing time. And you know what? It worked. Worked out perfect. But the one thing I underestimated was, and I think you did too, was the fact that these chicken wings sat out for so long throughout the night.
Yeah, that's the problem. If you're going to have a chicken wing eating contest, you should definitely just keep having fresh wings. We decided that it was a good idea to just buy one platter of them and split them and then eat them. And then as the night went, you could just feel the grease oh yeah, my arteries are clogging right there. I could literally feel it.
And the worst part, too, was it even wasn't really the grease. The grease didn't bother me because you knew going into wings, it was grease.
Yeah, but dude, you don't taste it as bad when it's fresh. When it sits there and it just gets thicker and it's terrible. And everyone knows what I'm talking about. Everyone snagged a wing at a party somewhere, and they're just like, oh, yeah, these have been sitting out for at least a good 4 hours. And they still eat it, and you know what the taste I'm talking about.
It wasn't normal wings either. That was the thing, too. It wasn't like we had mild. No. We had everything wings, which is blue cheese,
wings. Pretty much anything they could scrape off the floor or what. It all goes in, Dave. It all goes in.
So you're imagining the grease getting all hard like a rock. Now you're imagining blue cheese, hot sauce.
Ranch.
All sorts of other crap on your plate, and at first when they're hot and warm, it tastes perfect. It's a great combination.
Oh yeah, it's delicious, Dave. It's delicious. I love them.
But 3 hours later, they get cold. It tastes like I'd rather eat a can of Friskies cat food than what we were eating.
And then the guy that cooks them walks out. Oh my God! Holy shit! Yeah, this guy. I shit you not. Actually, the easiest way to describe him, has you ever watched the movie Con Air? The Mexican guy, like, he's just, I don't even really know how to really explain it. They called him what? He was the guy that had the tattoos up the arm, the rapist there or whatever he was. And the Mexican guy, Con Air. If you ever watch that movie, this guy, and it's like this guy comes walking out. I'm like, I can't believe I just ate wings. This guy doesn't even look like he speaks English.
And okay, whatever if he speaks English. We don't want to be racist here.
Oh,
but
come on now.
The only thing...
Like it is. Come on.
But the
fucker was Spanish. He didn't speak a lick of English. He probably worked under... Who the hell cares? He cooked my wings. They were good while they were warm. That's all that mattered to me.
Oh, Lord. Just to think the great things we just said right now that you could never get away with on commercial radio.
No, this is uncensored shit, Dave. Uncensored shit. Just let them know. Everyone's thinking it. Why not just say it?
Okay, so going back to my comparison, I guess I could only think of the movie, The Longest Yard with Adam Sandler. Not the original from the 70s.
No, not the original, yeah.
I'm talking about the one with Adam Sandler and the guy, the Indian guy that was always quiet, the prisoner that was always quiet. That's what this guy looked like, and he cooked our food. Yep. So he walked out, gave you that evil glare, and at first, before you even got there, they were kind of not on board for this chicken wing competition.
No, they weren't. I think they forgot about it. There was no hype behind it. We needed more hype, more production value. That's another thing. We need a little more production value in the show. So let's insert
one of our friends into the show right now.
It's the Dave and Joe Show at daveandjoeshow.com. I wouldn't go on a camping trip with these guys.
There you go.
Yep, there it is.
Anyways, the bartender, she told me when we first got there, she's like, well, you know what? We tried to find your guys' numbers, which first off, I don't know how she would have had our numbers unless you gave her your number. I didn't give her my number.
She doesn't, no.
So they were trying to call us because they didn't like the idea. We wanted to have like puke buckets.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
like, nah, that's a little bit too far.
It's a bit, yeah. I mean, everyone likes a little puke but in the stories, Dave, but I don't think they were willing to have that.
Of course, we go into the chicken wing contest. We ordered 60 everything wings. They're getting cold. And you and I were pretty neck and neck for a while.
Yeah, I really thought I was going to eat more. I'm not going to lie. Like, I walked in thinking I was just going to pound these things down, get them out, and be done with them. No, that didn't happen.
Absolutely did not happen. And I thought the same thing. I thought I was going to order 40 because I was like, meh.
Yeah, I walk in, you're like, yeah, I'm going to order 40. And I'm like, Dave, no. That's let's start off with 30. We can order more. We'll order 30 apiece, see what happens.
As we chow down, we got down to how many?
Yeah, I think I hit like 17 or 18, and then you really realize that you shouldn't have drank that second glass of soda.
And that was another mistake. If we've ever watched
amateurs, we're amateurs.
Should never have had soda. You watch all these shows.
Water. No, we drank soda. Who drinks soda? No, yeah, we did.
We drank the worst shit possible for a food contest. I mean, you watch the hot dog guy, he's dipping hot dog, and then our friend, I can't say his name because we had to bleep it out of the last
we don't want to talk about this. This friend showed up, actually, so everyone, round of applause. Matt actually showed up. We're not going to say his last name.
That's right. He told us as long as we weren't talking about other things hitting his face.
Whatever. We got this. So anyways, so Matt actually showed up. That bastard, he fucking pounded some shit down. He came right in it. But then as I inspected the wing, it really wasn't eaten all the way, which kind of was a concern to me because our bones were clean. If not for nothing, out of this whole contest, we ate every last one to like down to the bone. Like we disgustingly ate these things. It was bad.
Other than eating the bone.
That was even brought up. Should we eat the bone? No, I don't think that's a good idea.
But of course, as the contest winded down, I hit that roadblock. When you were taking breaks, the first break was the worst mistake of my life. I looked at my stomach and I'm like, oh my God.
That's how I recoup. I got to take a break. You take a little bit of a break, you come back at it. You hit the block. The block comes in, it hits you, and it's just like, oh shit. What am I going to do? So I get this great idea. I'm going to jump up and down. I'm like, yeah, it's gravity. It'll just suck it down. I can pile more on top. Yeah, that didn't work either. So I don't know what your techniques were, but go ahead.
Other than eating the Chinese food and walking in there like I own the place, that was pretty much my strategy, and it failed miserably.
Miserably.
Dave,
all night. Dave, you want to tap out? Dave, you gonna tap out yet?
Nah.
You gonna give it? No. And then he comes back just when you think he's gonna reach back from the clenches of death. He gets up there and just the little nibble comes out, and I'm like, that all that for that? Yep. And then he gets all excited again. He gets all fired up, and then wham, way at it one more time. So yeah. Anyway, so Chinese food didn't work out for you. My jumping up and down idea just wasn't that great. It just was an all-around epic failure. I really figured I was good for at least 40. I figured 40, I'm solid. I got this. The average person eats 10 to 15. Average.
Oh, you grab them like Fig Newtons. You don't eat 3 of them out of the bag. You ate the whole roll. You know what I mean? You eat the whole sleeve.
Yeah, you can't just eat one. It's like it's like the potato chip thing. I bet you can't eat just one. Yeah. Fuck you. I ate the whole bag. Anyways, so yeah, that was pretty much the chicken wing contest. We fucked up.
I lost miserably, and
Dave
I learned
lost.
my lesson.
More importantly, Dave lost. So big round of applause for Dave. Yeah, big round of applause for Dave for losing. He actually tapped out. I got a picture of it. Actually, I think I got video. I don't know. Either way, Dave tapped out, and that was that.
Tell a friend about the Dave and Joe Show at daveandjoeshow.com.
In your pants.